What's going on, everybody? This is Sean from Gen 4 Technology, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick rundown on how to set up and use the auto tracking feature with any of our X series PTZs. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to get in front of a computer that's on the same network as the PTZ, navigate to the PTZ's IP address on that browser, and log into the unit. So I'm going to log in here. Once we're logged in, one thing I want to note before we set up the auto tracking feature, make sure you have your home position set up. The home position is where the PTZ goes back to once the PTZ is interrupted in any way. That includes auto tracking or you just physically moving the PTZ and zooming in on someone manually. So you always want to have something like that set up, so it always goes back to your home set position. If you don't care about that, you don't have to set it up, but if you want to know how to set it up, check out our other video on how to set that up that we've made in the past. So let's get into the auto tracking configuration. What we're going to do is we're going to go to remote settings here. We're going to scroll over here to AI and alarm. We're going to go to PD and VD. And then at the bottom here, we want to turn on link auto PTZ tracking. Once we turn this on, we then can go into setting up the actual PD and VD section. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to setup here. We're going to go to PD and VD. We're going to enable the feature. Sensitivity, this is just how sensitive it will be to picking up persons or vehicles. You can do some trial and error here, pick a good sensitivity for you. A lot of these options are going to be defaulted to a pretty solid set number, but if you want to adjust those, go through and just set these higher or lower. So sensitivity, again, that's how sensitive it is to picking up a person or vehicle within the field of view. Snap mode, we're going to leave it on default. Min pixel and max pixel, so that's pretty much how big or how small the person or vehicle has to be picked up as an actual event. So the lower you set the min pixel, the smaller the object can be that's picked up. The max pixel, the higher you set that, the larger the vehicle or person has to be or can be to be picked up as an event. Detection type, this is where you select whether you want pedestrian, vehicle, or both. I'm going to leave both. You can also add in non-motorized vehicles, so that will pick up things that it really just doesn't know whether it's a person or vehicle, maybe like an animal of some sort or just something blowing in the wind that's of larger size. Detection mode, we want to go motion mode because we want it to track things that move. And then detection range, you can either do customize or you can do full screen. Customize is where you can draw your actual own custom box. I'm going to do full screen because that's what most people want. They want the whole field of view to pick up anything that's moving. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save here. Now that we're saved, we're going to go to AI schedule, PD and VD, enable, and we're going to make sure that we have this schedule set up for the hours of the day that we want PD and VD to be active. So I'm going to put it 24 hours, Sunday through Saturday, and I'm going to hit save. Now that we're set up on the AI feature itself, there is one more section you can go to. It's labeled tracking under setup. And here's where you can set up how long it will track someone. So this is in seconds. You can adjust this accordingly. And then you have a zoom ratio depending on the PTZ. So if you have the mini PTZ, you're not going to see this option. With the larger PTZ, you have a zoom ratio here. The higher you set this, the more zoomed in it's going to zoom in on what it's tracking. Once set, always remember to hit save. And that wraps up setting up the AI tracking feature. That wraps up this video. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel for future content, and have a nice rest of your day.